Hello and welcome back to this very strange run. We're playing the Star-Eyed Esper, and things have been interesting. Um, we could conceivably, if we really want to, we could go to Golgotha. I'm thinking about it. You know my hesitation regarding this. You do. Do we? We would make it under the if we got a couple of levels, it wouldn't hurt us at all, and we would still get a pretty nice reward for doing it early-ish. So that's not a terrible idea. Kind of want to go to Ezra, despite my misgivings regarding that, like mentioned not even an episode ago, but I don't know. You know what? Let's go to the asphalt mine. I'm not going to be too tough on myself regarding like some stuff that, that I may repeat. Some actions I may repeat. Like the fact of the matter is, oh no, did we just hit Tarred Mechanimous Pilgrim applies a rubber gum injector. Okay. Some adventures are gonna end up going to the same place, and I think the asphalt mine is definitely a place I will go to maybe every run, because it's a good place to grind. It's a good place to find some stuff. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think basically all of the easy-ish dungeons are places that I will go to. And I say easiest dungeons, I'm talking about like I'm talking about the Rusted Archway. I'm talking about maybe the Rust Wells. Wow. I'm gonna throw some kind of weird what was that, honestly? I'm curious. I would like to see what that was. Laser beam, knife. It would probably just show up as an artifact. Yeah, I don't know. I can't see it. Okay. The one thing where you will have to be worried about, of course, like besides the fire that will be everywhere, of course, is magma crabs. Magma crabs, once you get deep enough, magma crabs become a thing, and they really are no joke. They are one of the tougher enemies, but they are also one of the easier enemies, if that makes sense. I know that doesn't really, but what I mean to say is that yeah, they can tear you apart. You should definitely be wary of them. We need to recharge this again. But if you have the right kind of abilities set up, you can also take them on, and they are like really, really good XP. They're kind of like salt krakens. You can take them on if you basically immobilize them and wear them down. They have a lot of AV and they have a lot of health, but you can do it. And doing so is a good idea. They don't have any ranged abilities, which definitely puts them on the easy end of the difficult enemies. And they don't. I don't think they have basically any enemies. They are just tough. They're really tough. So Asphalt Mines isn't just a good early game place to go for XP and for progress. It's also a pretty good late game area. You just have to know what you're doing. We're getting a lot of folded carbide arrows here, and that's pretty good trade fodder. Look at all of this. Well, we got our first fire snout. They are, of course, going to Mess this up pretty bad. This is a situation. I may have underestimated stunning force when I first played this, or started this run. Can we get unstuck, please? Actually, I'm now stunned. Oh man, are we gonna die here? Us being stuck is like really bad right now. Okay, we're gonna go upstairs. That was a situation. That could have ended our run right there. Gaslight Flissa is still doing work. We are on fire right now. Okay. We have our charges back. We can go down, but we need to deal with things. Oh, everything's gone? So what do we got here? Slime. Okay. The crabs can be a really big pain in the butt, especially if you're surrounded by them. That's one of the reasons shoot crabs is like one of the biggest dangers in Golgotha, is because though they are very small and they don't do a lot of damage, once they surround you, they can basically like stun lock you forever, and then they wear you down, and then you just die. It sucks. Shoot crabs are the worst. Okay. So, yeah, I would say we came close to dying in the asphalt mines. That's how it's gonna go. I'm trying my best not to die, of course. Hey, is that a crab shell? It is a crab shell. Kind of want to get into shields. With that, is longsword two-handed? It's not. And we also have natural light. So we could kind of get into shields. Our DV is now absolutely atrocious. So what would be the benefit of getting into shields for us? We do need strength for staggering block. Chance that your opponent is stunned for 1d2 rounds. And then shield wall requires willpower. Next 3 rounds you automatically block all incoming melee attacks. May not be used with bucklers. And then we get things like shield slam. Attempt to knock an opponent down. Deal your shield's AV bonus and damage. That's interesting. So for the eyeless crab shield, it would be like 4. Chance to resist. And in deft blocking, your chance to block with a shield improves to 75% chance. You may block an additional attack per round per shield. I think we should do this. I definitely think it makes more sense to do it on this run than maybe some others, because we're going to need extra AV. And we're going to go ahead and equip. This is possibly the first time ever we're going to equip a eyeless crab shield. So our DV is now nothing, which is a little bit spooky. I won't deny that. But look at that. We already blocked our first attack from another crab. So I don't know. I think this holds promise. If I find a different or a better shield, certainly I will grab it. We are now over encumbered. What do we got here? Fidget cell. Fidget cells can be good. I appreciate them functionally for recoilers. I prefer the solar ones though. What we could do is, do we know how to make all these? You learned how to make acid gas grenades. Let's go ahead and treat these as scrap now and disassemble all of them. And let's consider that option for the other grenades as well. Oh, flashbang grenades. I didn't know we got those. I love I guess I did because I marked them, or I already imbibed. Oh, one of them is important? Why is one of them important? Oh, did I mark it important? Yeah, I did mark it as important because I tried to imbibe in their knowledge. That happens if I'm not paying attention, or if I just like auto press I, because that's the button to read their history. Okay. So we do get a little bit of XP from fire snouts. It's quite a it's a nice chunk. It's not insubstantial. Or unsubstantial? You let me know. What is it? Is it insubstantial or unsubstantial? Also, welcome to the post 10 minutes crowd club. Thank you for joining me. It's a very exclusive club. You know, it rarely comes up, but it does, you know, it's important all the same. Are you mad at me, Ape? No, you're not. Okay. Could make some jerky. I don't want to make some jerky. I guess we should preserve our food though. Oh, we don't have any. Okay. Oh, there's some canned have-it-all. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and stunning force on our left there. Yeah, crab, you go ahead and step right in the fire. That's cool with me. I don't mind. I really like, you know, appreciate it when the monsters are like, you know, taking bullets for me. That crab was like, yeah, I'm gonna fight you because I'm crabby. That's just what I do. But also, watch out for that flaming asphalt. And then they dove onto it. Oh, take this Sphinx salt injector. Hold on. Hold up. Oh, this is a salve injector. Just a normal one. It's our first salve injector found in the asphalt mines. You take the Sphinx salt injector. So we also got a Sphinx salt injector? Why was it that we knew what that was? Either way, we got a Sphinx salt injector. Also, I did comment on something. Someone was mentioning on the previous run. I've talked briefly about Sphinx salt injectors and how they are useful for basically sussing out bad rolls on neutron flux. So if you didn't know, you know, spoilers if you didn't, I guess, in a way. Neutron flux, it's basically like, you know, it's a food stuff. It's also a grenade. It explodes with the, you know, the strength of a nuclear blast. No joke. And you can cook with it. Why would you want to do this? Well, because the effects of neutron flux, when ingested, if you don't die, gives you +1 AV. +1 AV, natural AV, mind you, not like some other kind of weird AV, is like excellent. Like, absolutely do that. It's just amazing. But of course, it means, oh, scaled iron weave cloak. That's kind of nice. It does, no, that over encumbered us. It does mean that you have to roll the dice, okay? Stay with me now. Maybe I'll just drop that. The Iron Weave Cloak is kind of nice, though. 250 rep with unshelled reptiles, also. But I'm never going to wear it because it goes on our back, right? So... so I believe there's a 10% chance to explode. Taco Suprema, huh? To explode if you know, when you're eating neutron flux. And so most people would say, well, okay, how do you get around that? By reading the future, of course. You would do this with precognition if you're a mutant. Or if you, you know, are a true kin, you can take Sphinx Salt Injector. So that's what I'm saying now. What I said previously was that if you were a mutant, you could take a Sphinx Salt Injector also. That Sphinx Salt Injectors were just, you know, they served as an extra way to read the future and therefore see if you would die from ingesting neutron flux. So this isn't true. This is actually completely false. And me thinking that almost got me killed. It very nearly got me killed because if I had been wrong, if I had rolled the dice badly on that neutron flux, I would have just died. And there would have been no precognition at all. So that was pretty good. I actually almost destroyed that run. Plastifer Chem Vest. Interesting. What is this? Look at all them resistances. Provides 100% reduction in the energy cost to apply an injector. What? And the energy cost to apply an injector. Foam fabric hardens when pressure is applied to it. That is interesting. I feel like this is valuable. Like actually really valuable, so I'm not going to drop it. That means I have to drop some other things. What would I drop? None of that, of course. Well, we disassemble that. Could drop some of our daggers, like these guys. We do have to drop quite a lot in order to make up for it. I know you might question this, but I mean, like, I have a funny feeling that thing is worth quite a lot. Could drop our slime. Food. We are carrying some dreadroot tubers. Could we make some tonics? Could we make some salve injectors? We could. It's a little bit expensive. Can't tinker with hostiles nearby. Where is the hostile? Show them to me. Show me the hostile. I may have to just drop this. I'll drop it for now, but I may come back for it. We're probably going to get over encumbered soon anyway, because like there's just like stuff everywhere. Also, is that a beehive? That is a portable beehive right there. Those are quite valuable as well, but they also weigh quite a bit. This is a really interesting asphalt mines right now. There's a lot of stuff, but we are getting up there. We're pretty much at the max capacity for our encumbrance, so we should just leave. I am just going to take a quick look here. Take a quick look, and I'm going to kill the like close enemies. Okay, we gotta get out of there. Okay. Anything else gonna come out there? Nope. Okay. So let's leave. We are pretty close to leveling up. I could just go to Gritgate. Wouldn't be a bad idea, and sell our stuff. See, this is where I would go to Ezra, of course, to sell our stuff. But I'm gonna try and slow my roll on that. Slender Gritgate Recoiler. Install cell. Fidget. Activate. You are transported. Can you imagine having recoilers in real life? That would be so cool. That would be one of the coolest things. So what do you got? You got a missile launcher data disk. Got some canned have-it-all. Ooh, engraved carbide. Oh, Resheflor. Ooh, Resheflor we didn't have. Road trip. back to the stilt, baby, to get ourselves some XP. I think we actually should go to the stilt because, oh, they have a floating glow sphere. We don't need that. We have like natural light. See, this is the issue with having all of this good stuff. Is I don't really have any way of storing it. You know, I guess what I should do is just for now, I'm going to throw down a chest. I did pick up a chest. I'm gonna drop a chest. Yes. And we're gonna store a bunch of stuff in there. I'm gonna have a look at that weird artifact in a moment. You know, I'm gonna store pretty much everything that I don't need right now. Taco Suprema is gonna be a really good trade. Yeah, I know it's important. Yeah, I want to transfer it. Don't worry, I'm coming back for it. We don't have to trade the cybernetics. I thought I set this to auto scrap. And all of our trade goods. And like, we need to just kind of vibe without a bunch of stuff in our inventory. People have told me to do this before, and I have done it in the past, but I haven't been doing it lately. I mean, even with all of that stuff gone, we still have a ton. Like, look at that. We're already like very encumbered. It's because a lot of our equipment, including the eyeless crab shell, it's a lot, you know? It's a lot. Let's have a look at this weird artifact. Gaslight Chris? Are you kidding me? It's a short blade, of course. We found a Gaslight Flissa and a Gaslight Chris. Damn. That's just really fun. So I could make them. There's a benefit, like, we're gonna, I'm honestly just gonna disassemble it. And, you know, like, why is that? The Gaslight Flissa or the Gaslight Chris is another weapon that doesn't really require high strength to have a high penetration value. And that's why it's kind of a big deal, why it's fun to get one of those. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Disassemble that. But it is a short blade, and this is a long blade run, so, you know, that's why we're not taking it. Could go to the stilt, but I think it might be, I don't know. I don't know what we want to do yet. Feel like I want to try and complete. Hey, we should complete that quest. Why are you attacking that slumberling? Let me guess, you're angry with me? Yes, you are. If he gets mad with me, I'm gonna, like, charges me, I'm gonna teleport him. The slumberling dies. Why didn't I get XP for that? That's actual garbage. I did all of the work there. That's just like straight up garbage. I should have gotten a ton of XP for that one. Freaking robot stealing my kill. Get out of here, robot. I still need to sleep in the 4-poster bed, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. Sleep in the divine 4-poster bed. Travel to Shirshabal site. Let's travel to Shirshabal site. That sounds like a historic site. I don't think it is, but yeah, it's not. It's probably just a ruin. There it is. Oops. I went the wrong way. I think this is it right here. Love me a ruin with some books. There's the 4-poster bed. Let's go ahead and sleep in it. There's our quest completed. Easy peasy. Love that quest. favorite quest ever is the one that is like easy. But that's also my least favorite ruin, the one with absolutely nothing in it. So now we need to do what? Return to Kabiwan. Speak to Chokesnear the Feathered Serpent, legendary Isakari Rifler. Nabiwan. Go to Merchants, Settlements. Kabiwan. Okay. Speak to Chokesnear the Feathered Serpent. I've slept in the divine 4-poster bed. It's another 1,000 XP and we leveled up. We can get a structural scanning bracelet, a precinct navigator, which is quite nice, or some books. Precinct navigator is really nice, I gotta say. I don't know. That's a tricky one. I feel like you just take the books, but it's the most boring option here. Precinct navigator. So that gives us a chance to find interesting things, and it also gives us a better chance of not getting lost. But it does require a charge. If we did learn the jacked mod, we could continue, keep it charged forever. I feel like we take the books, and I know that's a really boring choice, but hear me out. Getting free books is never a bad thing, and we can always find another precinct navigator. Precinct navigators are not necessarily super rare. They're not. Just realized we can get pyrokinesis from cooking. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, that didn't give us pyrokinesis. It gave us an effect if we use pyrokinesis. Okay, that's fine. I was worried there for a second because if it gave it to us, it would have been a pyrokinesis at 5-7, and that would have increased our glimmer by a lot. I am worried about that. It is something that is going to trouble me probably throughout this entire run. Hey, some nice garbage on the ground. Let's go the rest of the way. So we're going back to the stilt. I'm going to check out my schematic salesman's. I'm also going to hand in my Reshef lore. Won't be enough to level, but it'll be something. I'm also going to dump my books off. 4,000 XP. More books. Could dump off the Corpus Callias as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. There's no reason not to. When did I get the Orb of the Virtuous Explorer? Excuse me? What? When did I get that? Where is that even? +1 agility, move speed, carrying capacity. Jeez. Wow. My goodness. Yeah, equip that. That's fantastic. My goodness. I think what I'll end up doing with that annul, that Schrodinger page, is I'll probably get robot lore or robot rep. Robot rep is one of the harder ones to obtain, and it's very, very good. It's one of the best making friends with robots is one of the best things ever. It is tricky though. Honestly, I think I do it right now. Having rep with Putus Templar would be nice, but they are -700, so I'd have to just do a bunch of insane stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna do it now because I don't want this to end up being a thing I never use because it's just too good. So, robots. And that's quite a nice chunk of robot lore or rep. If we can get one more chunk or make one actual friend with robots, then that'll make a big difference, and we might actually become friends. Metered. I don't think there's any reason for us to have metered. I wish you could make clockwork beetles. I know the irony in saying that when I literally got an item that let us do that, but that item sucked. Let's be real, that was a bad item. High voltage arc winder. Oh, look at the expense on that. We actually don't have anything to trade with also. I put all of my trade stuff in a chest, so there's like no reason for us to be here. So we did level up. We're at level 16. I think we do Golgotha. I hesitate saying... No, we can't do Golgotha. I want to get more mollusk rep. I want more mollusk rep. So, I guess we go back to the asphalt mines. Like, I know that's, you know, maybe boring, but I don't think it's boring. I'm happy with it. Let's put another point into light manipulation. That is going to give us an extra charge with our light manipulation. Oof. And light manipulation right now is like our best asset. Certainly it's one of our better assets. These guys, Dawn Gliders, are still giving us 375 XP. Honestly, you know what I want to do? You're lost. I want to just travel through the desert and kill like every single Dawn Glider. I honestly do. I'm going to do a little bit of that. Leveling up. Well, okay, I'll tell you why I don't do that, actually. Because we don't need to level. I do want to go to Golgotha pretty soon, but I do also really want that mollusk rep to make friends with the slog. It's a tricky thing. We could proselytize the slog. That's a thought. It's a risky thought. It's a really tricky thought. That's like the trixiest thought I've maybe ever had. Do we have any love tonics also? We don't. Not sure if we were to buy tonics, where would we buy them from? Not sure. I don't know. We could give it a go. Why do we have to get lost again? I should be using clairvoyance more, you know? I really should. That's really on me for not doing that. That's my bad. I don't need to seek out Dawn Gliders and kill them all, but certainly if I see them, I am going to kill them. This is a screen. That's not a legendary chameleon, right? That's just a chameleon that's masked the you're famished. Masked the bird next to it. Vast animus, huh? And you're just oh, you're kind of behind the turtles, but not quite. What kind of tortoise do we have here? Loved by tortoises, admired by bears. Hated by the denizens of Yeed Freehold. Why? That was almost good. I was like very tempted there. Yeah, bear, tortoise rep. No, I'm sorry. I don't want to become. That's the new like significant town in the game. No free ego. That's fine. Okay. I'm just gonna kill this legendary tortoise. I don't care about tortoise rep that much. Wish it would default to the one I had last attacked. Well, this is not going exactly well. I was thinking, you know, I might put a point into willpower. Because it would give me back more charges. Maybe not for lays, but for stunning force, it certainly would. And also, it would be good for shields. What is he doing? He's... Oh, does he also have lays? You take 1 damage from their lays beam. They do also have lays. Interesting. They are injured now. This is not going great, but he's kind of at a detriment right now because like all of his tortoises are in the way. All of his tortoise friends. I think the worst thing that could happen here is if I get like stunned at all. Just have to occasionally, you know, tap a diagonal so that I don't get completely surrounded. Just whittle down his numbers a little bit. I'm pretty sure also, since I also have lays, if he shoots at me, I have a chance to deflect it. Which is kind of great. But I guess then he also has a chance. He seems to have like all of my abilities. Isn't that interesting? He's just slow enough that me walking over to him is going to give him enough time to regenerate. Okay, there we go. Got some Yeed freehold rep. Got some stuff. I don't know if... Oh my goodness. Look at all this stuff. Mirror shades. Those are really good, actually. Visored miner's helmet. Pass. Maintenance security guard is quite nice, even though we have the mutation that lets us not need it. I don't know how to say it. Oh, and the ape fur cap. Like, all of those were good things. That was a really good amount of stuff. So now, are we still lost? We are still lost. These legendary tortoises always seem to be hanging around with bananas in the desert. Or is their thing out of... Yeah, it's out of juice. We need to charge it. Okay. Regain your bearings. Okay, so where were we going? I honestly don't know. Where would one get some mollusk rep? That's the question. That is the question. Where would one get some mollusk rep? I guess I was headed back to the asphalt mines. I don't think that that's true, but it may as well be true. This has been this has been a confused run for a little while. I do want... Oh no, I was headed to Golgotha. Yeah, I was confused. I was headed to Golgotha because I was like, well, I could always proselytize the slug. I don't necessarily need to have enough rep to make friends with them. I could proselytize them and then make friends with them. But I think I need something gross to perform the water ritual with them. I do think that that is the case. I think I need some like slime or something. I do have slime. Might also be acid. I don't think it's acid, but I don't know. Oh, goat folk bully. 4, 5. Wow, not enough still. Okay, so like we're still not there. Like that takes a lot of hits to kill a goat folk. Oh god. Okay, we stun them. We stun them so we can get in close. Those guys are a problem. We can, of course, enter here. Why? What are you doing here? Get out of here. We can enter Golgotha via the exit if we wanted to. I don't really want to. I don't even think I don't think there's a safe way for us to do that because I'm just gonna let him fight honey skunks. There's no safe way to do that because it is quite a long way down, and we could possibly die from that fall. I guess we have. We are wearing bounding boots. I wonder if does that give us a chance to not die? Crawling with tiny snails. Move speed. You sprint at thrice your movement speed. Interesting. Well, yeah, wow, there's a lot of you guys here today. I was thinking maybe that would give us a chance to survive the fall. I could also, if I wanted to be really sneaky, I could take a rubber gum injector. This would what? Less AV, electrical resistance. You only suffer half damage from bludgeoning. Cannot be grabbed. This. Oh wow, it doesn't. Oh, you only suffer half damage from falling. So this could let us skip a lot of Golgotha, and I think that would actually be kind of nice. So I'm going to take a chance here. This is a big chance, huge chance. But I am actually going to take a chance in the next episode. That's right, cliffhanger. You read it right. Do we not have any sheaf? Strange plant. Sower seeds. Let's look at our artifacts. Slip ring. What is a slip ring? Fill. Slick grease stuff coats the hexagonally arranged pores from the surface of the metal torus. There's a push cap for lubricant refills. Huh. That's kind of amazing. What do we fill it with, though? Do we fill it with slime? I feel like I need that slime. Don't read into that. Tattoo gun. I'm going to go ahead and disassemble that, I think. I don't know. We'll keep it for now. Wrist fan. Wrist fan can be good. Structural scanning bracelet. I'm glad I didn't take that. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and treat it as scrap and disassemble it. Oh, you know, I should have figured out how to make it before I did that, huh? Hey, solar cell. Nice. Let's equip. We'll learn how to make these, and these give us +1 ego. Uh-oh. Protection against visual flash effects. Gives us rep for the mysterious strangers. We will wear it. That is kind of risky, but I actually wanted to wear it so that I could use flashbangs. So I am going to make a couple of flashbangs, which is only 2 A's. That's quite nice. Make a couple of them, not too many. I was hoping that we had some yuckwheat. We do have some yuckwheat. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we can't preserve it? Do we have to just eat it? Is it just an ingredient? Okay, let's choose some ingredients. Why can't we make a food with yuckwheat? We can't preserve it and we can't... Is it an exotic food? It is an exotic food. Okay. 2. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, God. Okay. Choose some ingredients. Fermented yuckwheat stem and cider. And that's going to do it. You only get ill for 1/10 the usual length of time. That's not really what we wanted, but it'll do, I guess. And we take a rubber gum injector. So join me on the next episode as I try to skip all of Golgotha and potentially make friends with the slog. We'll see what happens. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're enjoying this episode and if you are enjoying this series, definitely hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you're new to my content, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. Hello, and welcome back to Caves of Qud. You could say the madman has done it. Hey, why is our AV only 7? Oh, that's right, because I just took a rubber gum injector. The madman, he's done it. But I am assuming... here's my headcanon for why we're doing this. Moshwo Roke is a coward. He's a total coward. Evident by the fact that, he's got a shield, he's got a big old shield, the biggest shield he could find. And he just does as much as he can to convince people not to fight him and instead to fight other people for him. And so it makes sense for him to try to avoid the dreaded Golgotha as best they can. So they are turning themselves slightly into rubber and taking the plunge. It seems like the opposite of a good idea or the opposite of a coward's choice. But then he died. Okay, good to know. Oh my god. Oh my god. 5 strata deep. Okay, so apparently 5 strata deep is enough to do 180 damage. You take 131 damage. Interesting. So that means that in reality we took 260 damage.